Hello and welcome to Mother Healing. So in this series we're connecting with our mother, we're connecting with Mother Mary, the collective mother energy of Mother Earth, and we're connecting with the female archangels to bring in love and healing. So we're going to start today with a message of grace. So what do we need to know today, please, angels? Well, we've got your breath. So breath is about breath work where we calm our energy through the air we take in, through meditation, or just taking some time to breathe, relax, and feel the energy of the air and the elements and, just be in the now. So we take deep breaths in through the nose and we exhale and release through the mouth. And that's a very healing process. And when we do that 3 times, we feel at ease. So the message says the power of your breath is amazing. Use it consciously to let go, to energize, to relax, to find your center, to connect towards the angels, and take a moment to breathe deeply and evenly, in and out like the tide. Breathe in as if you are inhaling the scent of a beautiful rose. So we breathe in love. And whatever you may need, you're breathing it in. And then you breathe out as if you were blowing out a candle and give all your tension to us. So you breathe out any fear or anxiety or struggle. Just breathe and be. That feels good, doesn't it? So I feel this is a big message today to feel more at ease, to heal, to overcome anything you're going through. Just breathe it out and know that this too shall pass. And, the breath, a breath of fresh air, I feel that you are a breath of fresh air. Not only to your mother and the way she's perceived you, but also to the world, because you are a very, playful soul and a very joyful soul too, a happy soul. So you also help others to feel alive. And breath the breath of life is air. So it's how we survive. It's how we live and thrive. So we breathe in life and we feel alive. So when we're breathing, we are living. So we can use breath work to cleanse our energy, to feel rejuvenated, but also to feel at peace. And also to help us get through the struggles and the stresses of our life. So we release that tension and give it to heaven instead. And if any of these questions you work through with your mom in the series bring in tension, take some time to breathe. There's nothing more powerful than if you are being triggered than to breathe, because it calms you down and it brings you back into the now and it allows you to observe your thoughts. So message today to breathe. So what do we need to be working on today? So we've got 3 questions. So the first question today is, what can I do to help you live your best life? So your mum is saying to you, what can I do to help you to live your best life? That may just be that if your mum's in heaven, she's around you, helping you, guiding you, being there for you, listening to you, observing you. If she's still living, maybe she can help you in some way to live your best life. So think about what you need and what can you do to live your best life. Maybe right now what you need to do is breathe and calm your energy and feel more at peace. Very powerful. It says, what's your favourite film, show, thing, food, and why? So think about the things you love, because that's a mood elevator. So what's your favourite film and why? Your mum's interested. She wants to know. What's your favourite show? What thing do you love the most? And what food do you love? So take some time today thinking about the things you love. And those things can also be a part of how to live your best life. And tell me about your ideal weekend and take me with you. So think about your ideal weekend. Now this is really powerful because for me, I'm going to London, so I'm going to be taking my mum with me on my weekend. And we're going to be having an ideal weekend. I'm going to see Phantom of the Opera, one of my favourite shows. I'm going to be spending time with Sandra, one of my good friends. I'm going to be doing some looking around. I'm going to do some wig shops, which I love. And just having some fun and some girl time and some relaxed time. So that's my ideal weekend, and I'm living that this weekend. What's your ideal weekend? Maybe you can't do it this weekend because you're busy with the kids, or you've got priorities, or you're going to work. But you can certainly make it your priority next weekend or the weekend after to have some fun. Maybe watch your favourite film or your favourite show, or do your favourite thing, or eat your favourite food, and that helps you to live your best life. So these are ways that you can help your best life. I mean, I love films and shows, and I'm going to a show, whether you see a show as a theatre production or a series on Netflix or something you're watching on YouTube, or your favourite film, whether you're seeing it at the cinema or at home. I'm excited because there's a new Halloween film coming out. And I was thinking about this as well because, we talked about role models. And I was thinking about who's one of my role models. And I really see Jamie Lee Curtis as a role model because she's badass, she's amazing, she's spiritual, she's sexy, she owns her power, she owns a look. I just love it. And I love the character she plays in the Halloween films and in all the other films, in Freaky Friday and things like that. So she's what I would class as my physical role model too, to be more like her. Not necessarily doing the things she does, but being strong and empowered and owning who you are. And that's who we are, own who you are. So, I'm excited because there's a new Halloween film coming out. There's a great new series coming out on Netflix. I've just watched The Sandman. So, a lot of good things around right now. So, embrace who you are. So, what does Mother Mary want to say about this? There's not many Mother Mary cards left in this deck to come out here. What do we need to know? I'm going to pull these two cards. Or is it? Yeah, there's two cards there. And a card from this deck as well. So what else do we need to know today? We're going to start with this one. We've got choose love. Wow. It says if you're struggling with an obstacle or a conflict, choose a path of love. Now, isn't that interesting when we've had the breath message coming out? So, if we can't say what we want to say, or we feel confused or misunderstood, or we're struggling with something, breathe through it. Breathe through the conflict, and that will lead you back to love. Suffering, doubt and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously and show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Isn't that beautiful? And Mother Mary's saying feminine. So remember your feminine energy, your feminine power, your strength and power as a divine feminine. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. So remember, it's okay to feel and be feminine and do you and just feel excited about life. And also mercy. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. That's how we have mercy, because, we focus on the good. We have compassion and empathy. We're kind. We listen. We understand. We see it from a higher point of view. So today, use these tools in your life, in your weekend, your ideal weekend. Take your mum with you everywhere you go. If you're connecting in the real world, maybe you're spending time with your mum this weekend and you want to do something together. Maybe watch your favourite show or a film, or eat your favourite foods together, or do your favourite things, because that helps you become your best version. And the angels are reminding you to breathe through the pain, the struggle, any tension. I say always, not so much now, but, I used to get really triggered in the presence of my sister. And I started using breath work as a real tool and cleanser to release that out. So instead of lashing out like I used to do, in my 20s and early 30s, now I respond with love in the best way I can. And, I've took myself out of that situation too, because we don't really see each other much. And, you don't feel guilty about that. You don't need to be around people, even family members, who drag you down or affect your vibration. But you can be kind and loving and have empathy. And remember, there's always something else going on. So, if someone like your brother or your sister is getting to you, they're going through something in their own life. Hurt people. So empathy, kindness and love helps us to have mercy and kindness on others as well as ourselves. I hope this helps. Have a great day at Ace Weekend. That's the word, Ace. That's what I used to say as a child, and that just come through channeled there, because You know, when we connect with our inner child and we do these kinds of healings, we remember things from the past and wondrous joy. And I used to say ace, you know, it was a thing at school. That's ace. It means it's wonderful, it's magical, you know, it's fun. So have some fun today, do great things and live your best life. I hope this helps. Have a great day, a magical weekend, and I'll see you soon.